You're listening to What's Your Damage? The world's best Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition narrative-heavy actual play podcast inspired by Filipino mythology. We release new episodes at least every other week, sometimes more if we're feeling spicy. And now, on to the show.
Last time on What's Your Damage?
Saying Collars is in Carboni-controlled territory.
Down the street and to the left.
Yeah.
It's just in everybody's territory right now.
Yeah.
And he goes, and although the gyre is widening, it is specific, meaning I believe that you are being targeted by them.
You're on their shit list.
Wobbles?
Yeah?
You good, bud?
Well, I'm having a day.
Like, the dragon depicted is missing an eye, or the mural is missing an eye?
The dragon was painted with a missing eye.
Okay. Gotcha. I think when Okada uncovers that, she's like, Lily, take a look at this. Imagine this dragon with an eye patch.
We still gotta do a jailbreak.
Yeah, we do.
Finally, some good news.
Thank you, Wobbles. I needed that.
I know where this episode break's taking place.
I assume Wobble shares all of the information that he gathered from Tika Marina with the group.
Oh, yeah. And massive ADHD info dump style.
Yes. Excellent. Okay.
Which is, frankly, not going to help with Okat's comprehension, but that's
No.
okay. She's going to
Just
pretend
sit there
like
and
she
look
knows
pretty.
what's going on. Yeah.
It's okay, Okat. Just sit there and look pretty. It's okay, hon.
Uh-huh. Oh, dang.
Already doing that.
Oh, stop.
Okay, so that's a lot. It's still more to do. Okay, so we need
Does
to.
this mean that I don't have to, lie about dragons being a thing anymore?
Were you still lying? Oh, yeah, you were still lying about
I
it.
was trying. It wasn't very easy.
No, we kind of, well, I got the memo. I don't know about the others.
Lot to swallow is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it is.
Elliot,
No,
I need help for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out if Okat would be more surprised that dragons are a thing, or more surprised that they're not a thing. Like,
Right, how common were dragons
is it
on...
you have dragons or you don't have dragons? Like, which one's more appropriate?
In Galea, dragons were known but rare. I think they were probably popularly more known than in Onisino. So she would be like,
Okay.
You guys were keeping that on the DL.
Right, like, you're just now figuring that out?
You just now caught into that?
Like, yeah, we got dragons. Anyway, I guess that was mostly for my internal knowledge, but sorry to interrupt.
No, Lily's just drinking her wine and being like,
Hey, this is a lot easier on me now.
like she's actually doing a good job of it.
Yeah, you, Lily. This is a great thing for you because you were a vault, and I'm sure it was very hard on you.
It was
Yeah.
so hard.
Yeah. I know. Mm-hmm. You're not born to lie. You're just so honest. So, good job. You did very good, kid.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So jailbreak, everybody.
Yeah.
What are we doing there?
Where is this jail located?
A bit north.
That's perfect, because if we're going to spend time in Togs Haven, we'd want to, take care of some other stuff quickly. But if we're leaving, we can just leave.
Wait, north, where I told everyone looking for me to look?
Well, I think north along the coast. And yeah, probably, I guess so.
I would hope they wouldn't go all the way up to a prison looking for you.
Well, it was more towards the gate and then, wait.
If they're looking for you in the prison, they're awfully optimistic.
Yeah.
Surely somebody's already caught him.
It's good to be aware, though, that we might, want to take a circuitous route.
Well, I guess Raven gets another, run at it.
Or, hear me out. I make a little stop somewhere and try to get the fucking bounty on your head lifted.
Yeah, I do like that. I was thinking if you and I want to try and talk to Lang, or if you wanted to call in members of your family, but to start that process going, it feels like this should be able to get cleared up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Say what you will about the Carbonis, they're not unreasonable.
No, they're very reasonable, I think.
What sort of evidence do they need? Like, could you say you found and killed me? And then, I give you a glove or something? I don't...
No.
Wouldn't that be bad, long term, though? Because they'll end up finding out.
Yeah, I think, honesty. I think honesty is the best policy at this point.
Yay! Good.
And then we lie about the axe.
Well, no, we're not lying. Okay. We're gonna...
I just need to know which lies we're telling and which truths we're telling.
Okay.
Oh my god, thank you. Finally someone fucking gets it.
No, I am going to go find the hound and maybe whichever Carboni point of contact is here. I'm going to tell them that, hi, I'm alive. No, I did not take battle tax, but I know where battle tax is. And if you just put a pause on everything, I can fix this.
Just one thought. They might make you, try to make you go to the battle tax. So, maybe say, I have a lead on it, and I can get that for you shortly.
Yes. This is a plan.
Good note.
Okay. So how about most of you stay here to plan a jailbreak, and I and someone go have a little talk with whoever will listen.
Well, it's possible Langley could be a point of contact if you want to follow that route, and I'd go with you. If that's not of interest, then I'm fine staying here, and someone else can accompany you on your...
I have the address of where to go, and I think that that's going to be the best option because I am going to have to show my fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
Okat has wandered over to the window, is now waving out of it.
She gets like this way when she has wine.
Okat, what the hell are you doing?
Bear's out there.
Oh. Bear.
I was just wondering where he went. He did say he needed to borrow me for something. I don't know when that is, because he did also say that he was going to, lead certain people. Didn't he say it was going to be, 2 days? I thought he wasn't coming back for 2 days.
Yeah. He's going to be gone a little while. Hey, Bear!
Long time no see.
Right, yeah, way less time than I had guesstimated, although I am
immediately running across the room to the
Hey, Lily. Okay. So, as he looks around, he's like, somebody that I know was here outside of you 5.
Tika Marina.
Oh.
Tika Marina.
Marina. Da, 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 da.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Oh, her name is fun.
And she's fine, right? She's fine, Bear. She's fine. She's not a problem.
Is she?
She's safe. Yeah, she's like a safe person.
She, oftentimes, I find her and I are in lockstep agreement with what a plan is.
That is
Good
wonderful
enough.
to hear.
Good enough.
Okay, so, as he clears his throat, I'm just trying to remember something here real quick.
Uh-huh.
I realized that I left and I wasn't, and I thought, I'll be back in 2 days. Might not be 2 days. So it might behoove me to steal Lily for just a minute. And this is conditionally a long goodbye for all of us. Well, for me and the rest of you, I should say.
What?
Hey.
Because a new Olithek has appeared and I've got to get my friends on it.
Yeah, your friends. Gotcha.
Yep, we're both in lockstep agreement, Riz, he says. So, I am sorry to crash the party. Oh, shit. As he goes, oh, crap. And as he searches through his beat-up jacket, he withdraws a bag, and he goes, just gonna, hold on, really? Just gonna put that right in this. He puts it on one of the chairs, or one of the tables. He goes, and as he moves his hands around, it enlarges. He goes, I realize that you guys are pretty cash poor right now, and I know that that's not great for people who are constantly having to run and do things. So here's some starter money to get you started. Hence the term starter money.
I love how you're just all of our uncle now.
I mean, I'll take all he is.
Aw.
You're the best, Bear.
Hey,
Me really.
back at you.
Thank
So-
you, Bear.
Of course. So that should be roughly 1,200 gold. So do with that as you
snap.
will. Yeah. So just take it, be well, use it how you need to use it. And Lily, if I could, I don't want to take you away from your friends as you plan things, but if you have
We're
time.
just past the planning stage, so we're okay.
Well, we actually need to plan a jailbreak.
I think
Yeah,
we need
which
to jail first, though, before we plan it, right?
This is fair.
still though, like
Yeah.
having Bear help with the jailbreak would be super clutch, not gonna lie.
It would be super clutch. The only problem is, as he opens his jacket back up, and you see that your shawl is on him. He's like, "I'm getting some weird magic off of this thing, so it may be coming back, and it may be beaconing her. Not yet, but I think it might be. Our plan may have moved up a couple of steps faster than I was planning on."
Yeah, I gotta lure evil Angeline away.
Right. So.
Okay. It was originally made in Treble Base. I don't actually know if you know where that is, but that might explain some of the weird magic.
So, with this, Okot, I want you to give me an investigation check on Bear.
Oh boy, okay. Oh wow, okay. 12 plus 4 for a 16.
16? Yeah, I'd say that as you say that to him, it's I would say that given how generally confused you are about their world, it may be curious, like how not thrown off by the mention of a very specific place in your land is to him. He goes, "Oh, it's from Treble Base? Okay, got it. That's interesting to know."
You know Treble Base?
I don't know if I know it. You hear a lot of old things. You hear a lot of things from being an old adventurer and having
Really
weird
musical.
friends.
Fair enough. I'd love to know who your friends are.
I think, didn't we have that conversation? He knows Farstand.
Oh, right.
That weird little guy.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's all coming into focus now. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
That.
The one piece of home I can't seem to lose.
I definitely don't want to prevent you guys from planning a very important thing. So if you want to give me a time that I can perhaps circle back.
No. I think. Okay, we can divide and conquer to a degree. So you can take Lily, do your thing.
We'll stay here and plan.
You guys can, stay and plan for a little bit. Someone needs to come with me, and I'll go do my thing.
Yeah.
I thought Perseverine wanted to go with you.
Do you want?
I know it. I'm not wanted.
I was not presuming.
Oh,
Volunteered twice and didn't get a bite, so it's like, I'm not going for a third time at that apple.
But you were fine to stay there, and I thought, oh, okay, he'll just stay here. I misunderstood. Chris is like, no, please, come along.
all right, Wobbles. How do you feel about planning a heist?
I just want to do something in my comfort zone, and that sounds like it. As long as all the prison guards aren't going to want to kill me after. Actually, they probably will. I accept that going in, though.
It'll be divided among the whole group, though. So,
Yeah, you're not doing this alone. Why would you? It's not your mission.
Do we have a map of that prison? Or perhaps somebody we know have a map of that prison bed?
Okat checks her boobs just in case.
I can just picture her railing with the bear. I don't know what that says that you'd assume that I would have a prison blueprint. I don't know what it means that I can get you one. Which one are we aiming for?
The one Odine's in.
Got it. No, I can get that. No problem.
Cool. Thank you.
Remain a scholar and a saint.
I think it means, it means you're well connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'll take it. Thank you, he
Yeah.
says with a warm smile.
Okay.
Before we go too far down that road, there's no chance there's any kind of legal means of getting this woman out of prison.
I don't.
I mean, we're just jumping to breaking her out. I just didn't know. I don't know what the legal situation here is.
Considering she's not from this plane and definitely doesn't fall within local jurisdiction, my feeling is that she is not legally imprisoned to begin with. And thus legal means might not get her out.
There's probably no diplomatic immunity for being from another dimension, I guess.
Not that I've seen.
Maybe we can ask somebody, and that's step one.
If you want to.
Well,
Do you know any good interplanar lawyers?
I mean, well, hey.
I meant ask
Not far stand.
Cliff or something. But
I mean, the Carbonis aren't known for doing things completely illegal all the time, but they do have some people in their pocket, so maybe that can be something asked.
All right.
Probably just bribe a guard with 12,000 gold. No one likes their job that much.
I mean,
this sounds like planning, and I'll come back to that.
yeah.
So maybe you follow
yeah.
that lead, Riz, while you're out doing your thing, and Wobbles and I will come up with some alternate plans just in case.
Beautiful. I love this. This
Cool.
sounds fantastic. Also, if Severin and I aren't back in 2 hours, maybe, come find us.
Okay.
This is the address that we'll be going.
Thank you.
She'll just hand her a slip of paper.
Okat tucks it in her cleavage, the only place it's safe. That's where she keeps all the important things.
Yeah. Where else would she put it?
Yeah. And then cut to heist montage. Cotton Wobbles rolling maps over the table and sticking pencils behind our ears and using salt shakers to pretend they're people. Making plans.
So I'm understanding that the group is that part of the group is doing a heist montage.
Yes.
I want to say one thing to Bear before he jets out, though.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, first of all, I've been following around on the map, trying to give him a goddamn glass of wine, but you kept moving his token.
Oh. And look, that's my B because he would never turn down a glass of wine. He's like,
that's what I figured. What's my man doing? Is this really Bear?
Bear's just really wrapped up in his own shit right now.
He's like,
Silly Bear.
Oh, man. It's the spot, he says. Thank you.
And I'm going to lean in and then just in more quiet voice, any word on song?
Sorry, I missed that. What was it?
I was trying to say it quietly so no one but him heard, but unfortunately Riz heard and you didn't. Asking after Lasong.
Yeah, that. So, I'm going to give you this is going to be information that you guys should probably know, right? Because as the things that go bump in the night become a little bit more
bumpier.
Yeah. It's going to be added turbulence for you. So, I was able to secure, as he goes back to his overcoat and goes into a different pocket, he holds out what appears to be like a wriggling creature. It has too many legs, hundreds of legs, maybe a centipede.
Backing away from that.
We all take a step back.
Fuck you keeping that coat, old man?
He goes, yeah, no, these things are mean little sons of guns. You only find them in cemeteries, which is great. Who doesn't love going to a cemetery to find bugs? Yeah, I'm sorry, Lily. But you should know about this. They're called cementipedes. They come about due to the unavenged anger of those killed by Oswangs. So you gotta catch one, like this little guy, and you gotta get the venom out. And what do they like to bite on? Oh, anything that moves or breathes. As you can see, this thing is, with its many little legs, is trying to get out of its container. And he goes, and you gotta make sure that you have a very tough container, because you get your regular kind, they're gonna break out of it and go right for you. They like to start at the eyes. No, that is not how I lost this eye. But
Okat has been inching closer to Lily every time she goes, and is now basically standing between her and the bug.
Yeah. So you got to bleed it out, and then you got to add some chalcedony to it. Ground up the chalcedony, create a elixir, and the afflicted has to drink it, where it's going to be very, very unpleasant for a while. However, after 2 days, they should be back to normal.
Okat raises her hand.
Yes, you.
This is the thing you're doing?
This is the thing that I am doing for her, yes.
Cool. Would you mind putting that back in your pocket then?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Lily. He says as he hastily stuffs it back in.
Oh, weird.
Thanks, Bear.
Yeah, no, but I will, as soon as she is cured, I'll find a way to send word to you that she's okay?
Yeah, you said that it was going to be a touch and go process. I had no idea it would involve grave bugs.
but that's what we're dealing with. And in case any of you get attacked, just remember this.
That's what we've got to look forward to.
Yeah, look, it's unpleasant for me. I've dealt with this before. Ugh.
Thank you.
You kids have fun on your walk. Gonna go plan a heist.
We're not going to a cemetery, right?
We'll talk about that when we're outside. As Bear and Lily leave.
I think, like, when that was going on, since Wobbles on this map has gone completely into the farthest corner of the room, I think Riz would go over to the fireplace and plop down on that, like, on whatever that little, like, I'm imagining it's kind of like a
stage.
A stage, yeah. Thank you. That's the word.
Well, wellness check on Wobbles.
Yeah, I think she'll just kind of like hoist herself up on the stage and kind of face him, like not completely, and just be like, Wobbles?
Yeah?
You okay, bud?
Just really, really, really hated that bug.
You know, that is entirely fair. How about with everything else?
Let's just break into a prison. We'll talk about it later.
That's fair. You just, focus on something. That's good. You can process everything later. I'm sure that's totally healthy.
Yeah, just ignore it forever.
Yeah. Maybe not forever.
Well, whatever I need is how long I'll do it. And if that's forever, then okay, forever it is. Everyone's different, and if forever is what works for me, then forever is what I should do, right?
I mean, I think eventually you're gonna have to address it.
Maybe not. Okay. It's a mystery. The future is a mystery. No one knows it.
Okay, fair. That's fine. We'll concentrate on
that's a mystery too to me.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay, just if you do decide you want to start processing things and you need to talk to somebody, let me know. Okay?
Will do, Riz. So do we know the masonry used on this prison?
I don't readily know the masonry used. I would imagine it was...
I mean, you're from this area, right? You know of prisons around?
I don't know masonry.
That's
I mean, I think it was, constructed around the same time that they, built Old Togshaven. So, I think it's kind of an older prison, I think.
Do you know if the history of builders in this region, were they hack? Like, did they just do it quick and easy for the money, or did they care and make it real good?
I don't.
Okay. I'm going to keep pacing and overthinking everything.
Okay. You, maybe you should, take up Viseverin on some of his wine?
You say that as he was walking toward Viseverin. I want a normal-sized glass of wine, please, for Severon.
Lord of the Rings. It comes in pint?
Here, and I just hand you the glass of wine I had.
And he just he raises it at you and like, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
And he chugs it.
Okat's like, oh, I'm gonna have to catch up.
What does this party do before planning a prison break? Pre-gaming.
Get
Shots. Let's just walk in and grab her. Okay.
It's Gallivant and King Richard going to kill his brother.
Oh, God, it is.
We're off on a secret mission. Da, 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 da.
I love the fact that you know that show.
I love it so much. It's so good.
This feels spiritually correct.
Worst cancellations ever.
Really, for real.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, Riz will go. Okay, before we go, I am taking a shot because holy fuck, this is going to be a lot of fucking conversation. And so she'll like get a shot of whatever and throw it back. Ah. Right. Oh. Let's go, Persephone.
Yep. Wayne's not going to make it any easier.
Nope.
So as we have Perseverin and Riz heading on out to make contact with her family to clear Wobbles' good name, and we have Wobbles and Okat pre-gaming and brainstorming, while Bear and Lily go the opposite way to which Riz and Perseverin are going. If I understand correctly, Riz, Perseverin, you are going to... Which location are you going to go to try to rendezvous?
So, there was the notice... Or on the notice board, there was the thing about finding suspected known criminal. For serious inquiries, please leave a message at Turner's Lane, 7311. And so she's going to head there.
Okay, so heading out to Turner's Lane, it is nighttime, and...
I would say, too, just for one thing, Riz would take a minute to undo her disguise. She'll throw a cloak on to cover herself while they're outside, but she's going to be going as Riz and not looking like more orcish like she was earlier.
You don't want to get arrested on your way to turning yourself in. That's just awkward.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, ah. Yeah. So she would take a minute to have everything looking normal for herself and then just throw a hooded cloak on.
Okay, yeah. So as she throws the hooded cloak on and is trying to and you guys are trying to make your way to Turner's Lane, it is a fairly humid night, even though it is fall. It isn't the same. The air isn't as full as it was when you had the full storm, right? Mm-hmm. Thankfully not. However, it is pretty uncomfortable. Like, I feel like it's that thing where you can kind of it's just uncomfortable to ambulate in this sort of weather, right? Mm-hmm. And as you are heading towards Turner Lane, you notice that it becomes less and less populated the further and further you go towards Turner Lane. And as you see Turner's Lane up ahead of you, it is, and since this is Severin's jam, Turner Lane, you would know, is in Maker's Last, which is in the Slum District. Let's see. What's your passive perception real quick?
My passive is 18.
13.
18 and 13. Yeah, I would say that although not the most familiar with this area since you were a Baspernell woman, you've never seen flora of this particular shade of green and with this sharp a leaf before. You do notice a couple of those on your path down Turner's Lane. Down Turner's Lane, you have on either side of the lane itself towering trees which blot out any sort of moonlight. It is incredibly dark here, and as you step, all you hear are those steps and the echoes of those steps. You see in the distance a pretty small shack which has one light on. You do see this lone shack with one light on, and as you start to go up the incline towards it, you do notice that the grass and the dirt that has been replaced by gravel, so it makes it especially noisy as you approach. You can also see that there is a lot of detritus in the front of the shack. It looks like there is an anvil that has been split in twain. And it appears that it's been split in twain through a very powerful strike. You can also see that there is what appears to be a incredibly large hammer that is leaned against the door. This, if I am not making this clear, this looks like a fairly unfriendly place, but I think you've gotten that from this.
The vibes are up.
Would I recognize the hammer? Or is it just a hammer?
Give me no, you would definitely be able to see this. I mean, look, not to play into stereotypes, this is a hammer that is. It would be very uncommon to see a gnome be able to handle this hammer. What with the size and the heaviness of it, this looks orcish. Looks like it's orc sized.
Cool. Probably like. I think when we started walking down this, back alley bullshit, Riz would have popped detect magic. Which I will do that. Do. Is there anything magical that I can ascertain in the general vicinity?
Yeah, the limits, I believe that the limits of detect magic is that it doesn't go through a certain amount of stone and steel, right?
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's pretty superficial, but.
Yeah, and unfortunately it seems like whoever has picked this area to be the place where people go is aware that people can use detect magic and has tried to thwart it, so you don't get much of a reading at all.
That's fine. And the hammer isn't magical. It's just
no, that's just steel.
Regular. Cool. Oh God. Okay. Well. Oh God. Okay. Well. Nothing fucking for it. Riz is going to go up and knock.
Riz is going to go up and knock. And Riz, as you approach, your knuckles hit against the steel door. You can hear the echoes of your knock from inside this shack. This is not a stealthy approach at all, and not that you want that to be. However, I do think there is something naturally foreboding about hitting against metal and hearing an echo because you know that it's probably very bare walls. That the people inside this place aren't here for comfort. As the both of you wait, you hear footsteps start to approach. And as the door is about to open, we cut to Luwei and Bear. No, we are not going to go. No, we're not going to go to a cemetery.
Oh, thank the gods. Okay. Does this mean you made a decision?
Yeah, unfortunately it does. As he walks, he goes, I wish there was a way that we could go back to the caves and get back here in pretty short order.
Wait, the caves? Why do you want to go to the caves for?
Just sentimentality. Oh, wait, no, not your caves. One that is important to dragons. And kobolds, more specifically.
Oh, good, because I really don't want to go back to that cave anytime soon. Or, maybe ever?
No, and you never will. All right, well, I don't know if I should burn this, but I'm going to burn it anyway. As he takes out a scroll, he goes, I will say about the Eladrin court, especially the Winter court, they got a lady there. She is a whiz. As he reads it, you see him trace his finger and he makes a blue circle. As on the other side, Luwei, you can see what appears to be you can see Lake Balagia down below. You can see Dewata there as well, not in the flesh or the godly, or in her godly spirit form, or I suppose spiritual form. But instead, this is and to answer your question, not yet. Oh, well. Yeah, there's a brief hiatus for a while as there was some bullshit that she had to deal with. So I'd say that she probably babysat and then had to go away, and then she's making a reappearance.
Okay.
Oh.
Editor's note, take that out. That was clarification on something. Anyway, go ahead.
As you can see, that is Lake Balagia, and having spent a lot of time on Lake Balagia on the ground floor, so to speak, from this vantage point, from a cave up higher up, what strikes Lily about this?
I mean, it's very pretty.
Yeah.
I think she kind of knows where they are based on that. She is pretty familiar with, what was going on at the lake, all the kobolds, the history there. Mm-hmm. She's like,
oh, you meant that cave.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. As you are now above Lake Balagia, and you know that Togs Haven is a very good distance away.
Well, I guess, this cave.
Yeah.
I really wanted to come up here, but I didn't know how to justify it, so I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really wish that I was there for your first games.
I'm sorry you missed it.
Oh, it's okay. It's just part of life sometimes.
It's not. I let Lusong get hurt, and I shouldn't have let her get hurt.
You were confronting a very powerful being. There is not always fault to failure. Sometimes failure is just a part of life.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel that way.
He says as he just thinks.
Can we go inside? I mean, I know it's probably just a cave, but...
Yeah, of course we can. Lead the way, he says.
All right.
It just kind of bounces ahead.
And I'm going to guess that because this was a pretty important area, or this is a pretty important cave in draconic history, I'd guess that Lili's seen many different artists' representations of the space.
Oh yeah. So okay, let's see. To kind of go back on it, I suppose. Like this would be the cave where I believe the kobolds who set up the games, they hang out, they live in for a short period of time while they set those games up. Called the Cave of the Sleeping Dragon, is that correct?
God.
Or the Cave of the Sleeping God. There we go. And yeah, like a good portion of like what she's seen is, various depictions in history books, children's storybooks passed around through her convocation of like, an ancient golden dragon who once like lived in this cave, and like the convocation that served him and took care of him while he was like convalescing from some kind of illness. There's just been like a lot of picture books and storybooks, and she played the golden dragon at one point in a historical, like, I guess you would call it like this world's version of like a nativity, like
for dragons.
Yeah, for dragons, or for kobolds, really, technically.
Yeah.
So to her, this is something almost religious, not quite. Like, she doesn't exactly worship dragons, but she was raised to, in a sense. So there's kind of a sense of homecoming, of belonging associated with this, despite what, some people like Lusong might, suggest.
Mm-hmm. And as you go deeper into the cave, as Bear follows you, you notice that light, not only the moonlight itself, but like as if the cave itself is generating light somehow, increases so that it's easier for you to see in here, and as if it's responding to either one of you, both of you, but it is glowing with a it is glowing with a gentle light as you survey this scene. And
if I may, I do like to feel like there's while it is a cave, it's obviously a cave that people have lived in to some extent. Mm-hmm. Kind of like those cave houses in, I believe it's somewhere in Australia. I would need to look up the name, but you do see like things like a kitchen that's actually just carved into a little like side cavern kind of thing. Places where people obviously have sitting areas made out of the stone. Maybe a few like crates of supplies that have been left for whoever needs it.
Mm-hmm. As he looks around this place, he goes, and if I could just direct your attention very quickly back outside so that we can look at that mountain range.
Oh, okay. Is that gold in the walls? Like in the ceiling? Or look like there's little flecks of stuff.
Yeah, maybe some scales maybe some scales or what have you. I'm certain that it is. I remember the first time. I don't like him very much, but real, right? Yes, he was real. And it isn't that I don't like him. It's just that I don't find that he measures up to the myth.
Wait, so you know him?
I knew him briefly.
Well, briefly isn't enough to, know somebody.
Yeah, perhaps you're right.
I bet he's better than you're giving him credit.
I'm a pretty good judge of character.
No, you are. But I don't know, he must have done something really, really bad, because you get, really fussy about him.
As we cut back to Wobbles and Okat, who... What do you got?
And Okat's going, all right, so I've left the guard in the hallway, slumped down right. I've already taken him out. I pin a note to his chest that says, now I have a crossbow. Ho, ho, ho. And then I crawl back up into the ductwork.
Yeah, and no one's going to be in that area because of the systematic fires I've started in the other wings of the prison.
Yep, that could work. All right, write that down. That's plan F?
That's F contingent B-C.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Great job by you guys. You've already gotten to plan F, and that's with the contingency subdivisions. So that's pretty fucking good.
Bear in mind, we're several glasses of wine in. I imagine Verseverin just left the bottle on the table, and I watched where he got it from. So I wouldn't say they're all good plans, but there are a lot of them.
Eventually, one of them is going to be the exact plan you need at the exact right time.
Exactly. I'll just take the binder with me.
Okat, so is your map still a boob map?
Yes. Where else would it be?
Well, okay, so Okat, as you are...
Well, it was going to do something cool, but now you made it weird.
Okat and Wobbles, as you were coming up with slot F, plan F subdivision or -0321 contingency A, you start to feel as if someone or something is tracing a line or is tracing a shape against the place right underneath your shoulder blade.
Okat jumps and goes, Wobbles, hang on just a second. I need to take my shirt off. And she does that and gets the map off of her immediately. What Wobbles does with that information is up to him.
Wobbles is just kind of like, okay, I know we drank, but what the hell is going on?
She rips her shirt off. She's unwinding the map. Like there's something in the map. There's something in the map, and she slams it down on the table and tries to figure out where that line is coming from as she puts her shirt back on.
As Okat's plan double D.
That's an inspiration for sure.
Yeah.
I could not unmute fast enough to say that, so yes.
So, as You, in one fast movement, remove the map from off your body, throw it down because it was being weird and it was making a line.
I mean, it feels like having a spider in my shirt. I'm not here for it.
Right. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. You do see that the map has changed since you last looked at it. All of the locations that were previously marked on this map have remained marked. However, it looks like the circle is being drawn on what appears to be Harmony. You had seen it disappear once you had defeated the Olithek. However, it looks like there is a nascent sort of marking now in the area, and it looks like it's a little bit north. It looks like it is a little bit north of, where your prison is, and on the way to Basprinel. It isn't the same dark splotches which you associate with the Olitheks. This would call to mind perhaps a colony of something, or the beginnings of a colony of something that goes bump in the night. Maybe that creature that you saw in the treetops, or maybe something else. However, the weirdest thing about this little mark is there is a smell to it.
Oh, goody. What does it smell like?
Do you put your face closer?
Yeah.
Okay. Wobbles, would you like to get in on this?
Do I want to smell closely the map that's been wrapped around Okot's tits?
Yeah, uh-huh. I
think I'm just going to sip my wine and pretend I'm red because I'm flushed from the alcohol.
Smells like boob sweat.
Some people are into that.
Somebody's into everything.
Yeah. I've seen enough internet to know.
Okay. As you lean in, because you don't have the same hesitation that the gentleman Waggletop has, which makes sense.
Fair play to him.
Fair play. The scent is unmistakable. The scent is rotten meat.
Great. Cool. Fantastic. Wonderful. Fabulous. Excellent. Superlative.
And we'll leave it there.
Oh, no. Thank you for listening to What's Your Damage? Series 2, featuring Parker Postini as Wobbles Waggletop, Kate Ingram as Riz Parcheesi, Sadie Blake as Okot, Douglas Gale as Verseverin, Ray Palmer as Liwewe Igbiani, and Elliot Rose as our Dungeon Master. Audio engineering by Elliot Rose and Ray Palmer. All music was created by Sadie Blake. Sound effect attributions can be found in the show notes.
Thanks for listening to the show. You can find more of What's Your Damage on Apple Music and Spotify, or on our website, WYDpod.com. We've got maps, just gorgeous character art, and tons of lore for Onisino. There's also going to be a sign up for our newsletter, which features content warnings for all episodes upon release, because we think that's super important. And for those of you that want to chat with us on social media, because you love us so much, you can find us at WYD Pod, and that's WYDPODD on Instagram and Threads, as well as a bunch of others listed on our website. You know, in case you don't like those first two, you can find us elsewhere, because if there's a place to be, we're probably there already. So, you know, please stop by, say hi. We would all genuinely love to hear from you.